So there'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, that's quite anyway.
Chair, I think Martin indicated that he'd read well to us that he'd like to come off that committee, but he didn't. I don't think he said he
okay.
to it.
Because I can't stand.
Right.
Can we elect less one person to leave the space for
Well, we need.
Subcommittees is
Oh,
not
it's a
subcommittee.
tonight anyway. It's
Yeah.
just committees on the agenda
All right.
tonight.
Yeah.
So let me go away and have a
Oh.
look at that separately.
Yeah.
It's a separate agenda item anyway.
We might be asking for a volunteer just to tide it over. That's the only one really that's going to be problematic. So can I just say then that the whole of 8 we defer till July's meeting. Can I have a second for that? Let's have a vote on it.
So, Chair, just before we go, through you to Gemma, is there anything in any of those items, the delegations and the terms of reference, that we need that the clerk feels we need to deal with today, in terms of being able to, do what you need to do?
There was some additional items on the delegation for staff, just more of the day-to-day, but we've been fine for the last 12 months, so we'll be fine. I'd rather it be done holistically as a group of council. So no, I think as long as everyone's agreed that it's standing as is, no changes, and we move forward until the next meeting, which would be the July meeting if we're waiting for the elected councillors.
Yeah, then we can get the new council up to speed and see what things they're interested in and put them on, and you can then deal with it as a whole. So that's my proposal. Sharon's Sharon made me second in that. We can have all those in favour. That's everybody. Thank you. Right. Item 9 is to receive available reports from the following. That's the first one is West Yorkshire Police. You've got the West Yorkshire Police crime statistics in front of you. Any comments at the meeting? No, statistics, so that's okay. Thank you. 9.2 is Wakefield Council District Councillors' reports. Have we had any sent in to the office? So we know District Councillors here, so thank you for that. So, our proposed council representatives on outside bodies, have we got any councillors? Sherrod? I'll
do the pact meeting first then. So it wasn't a great deal that was done absolutely Ackworth, if anything, but they've got a big campaign on about the off-road bikes at the moment. They've made some arrests that are ongoing. They've seized 3 bikes and 1 quad. They issued 5 tickets. But for obvious reasons, they couldn't tell us really what they were doing, how they were going about it. Apparently, they've got 4 officers, I presume. I think they meant on the off-road bike scheme, so that helps with support, so they can do things at more times. One of the things that we're working on crosses with another incident. There's another part of the police force, so that makes it a bit more complex for them to do anything about it, but they're still working on it. The main thing is, if anybody sees any off-road bikes, criminal bikes and things like that used inappropriately, i.e. not licensed off-road and all that sort of stuff, you either call 101 or use the West Yorkshire Police website and quote Operation Miller Seed, they ought to know about it, and if not, tell them to do that. Because apparently if you phone up, you could end up in Bradford and they don't necessarily know what is happening here. So they said, as long as it's reported as operation Miller Seed, it will get through to the local team and then they can action it.
Miller Seed.
Seed, I think, yeah. I don't know whether it's a police name.
Do you need to put a social media post out to let the public know about
The guy, I've been meaning to chase him actually, because the Upton Parish warden was there and he said they'd got something, he said he'd send it to me and he hasn't done, or he didn't get the email about it, so I'm going to follow up and do that. So I'll do that.
So, Sharon?
Yeah, I've got three things. The first thing is just to, Emma asked if I'd just give you some feedback from the coffee morning that we had as our first council coffee morning. It went really well. We didn't have a lot of people coming along for the first one, but it was really promising. What was good was that the leaflets that Emma produced were really, really helpful, and we were able to signpost the lady who came for some additional information that she needed, and also pass on information for future events that the councillors and council were organising. And the next coffee morning was on Wednesday at 10:30. If anybody's free to come along and help for that. The next bit of information about there was a meeting of the Ackworth Community Centre Committee on the 17th of April. Discussion really was all about the upcoming event that we had last Sunday, which went really, really well. And then there was a brief discussion about updates from the working group that was held on the 21st of March regarding the new building, proposed new building, and there's no date set for the next meeting. I haven't done that yet. I think they were hoping to use the quarries when that was open, but obviously that's not happening. And then the final bit of information is that Andy Steen and I met with the crime prevention team on the 9th of May down at Ackworth Park. The guys were really, really interesting actually, and gave us lots of information about how we can access the antisocial behaviour team, a guy called Matt Shaughnessy, who I think was going to email you, Gemma. We talked about how we could, the process for reporting antisocial behaviour. They said that the PACT meeting was the best place to start to report any issues, and that the process was to report to the police. They said that really, unless they have an identity of who these people are that are causing grief, the process often stops at that point. So they said CCTV on these occasions is really, really vital. They then talked about mobile CCTV cameras, which you didn't even know were available, and we can make a bid for cameras from Wakefield and the mobile ones, so we can actually move around the village, and we can get solar powered ones as well, which is just incredible. So they did recommend that. I don't think it's cheap to lease them or whatever, but they said that that is sort of the way forward. They said that if you do get an identity of people, you pass it on to the PCSOs. They then visit parents with the antisocial behaviour team, and that is often really successful for stopping people in the tracks. They also suggested that any places we have around the village with lots of shrubbery and trees is that you trim the underneath of the trees so that they can't hide under, because they often just run and hide under bushes and whatnot. And so they said you might consider in places, certainly down at the Ackworth where the trees come quite low to the ground, you just trim the underside of the trees. And they said they will move around from place to place, they won't stay in one place very long once they've been reported, and that they were always available for any information if we wanted to get them back or whatever. But I know that we're going to email Gemma with some stuff for us.
Oh, thanks very much for that. I mean, that might be useful to maybe think about a meeting before we get the keys for the quarries and any other sort of areas that could potentially be targets for
Yeah.
But, yeah, thanks very much
Is
for
the
that.
will there be CCTV up there? On the...
I don't think there isn't CCTV.
Isn't at the moment.
Not at the moment, and we have looked at that.
It's been discussed.
It's been, yeah, it's been discussed.
Thank you.
So, okay, thank you very much for that, Sharon. Okay, any other outside bodies, anybody else? Susan?
Then we have the Ackworth United Charities and the Alzheimer's. They're really on with their damp proofing, and it's going to be a little easier because a tenant has given notice. So they have a house, they can put residents in one by one while they're doing each of the damp proofing on the houses. And less disturbance for those residents. I'm due to the tour of the Pontefract Almshouses tomorrow morning.
Right. So when they were renovated, which doesn't seem very, well, I suppose it's 20 years from now, isn't it? I suppose it doesn't seem like 2 minutes, but I'm surprised they weren't down the route then. Okay, thanks for that, yeah.
I've just got a brief update on the Heritage Group. They're getting some postcards done of an old 1910-ish photograph of what is now the roundabout, when it was a crossroads rather than a roundabout, that they're going to sell and hopefully make a little bit of money from. They're ongoing with trying to get Harry Miles photos digitised. Still looking at funding for that. They've got a talk on the 30th, next Thursday, about Yorkshire Coalfield, the Kinsley lockout. And then the big thing they've got is their History Day here, or somewhere in the parish rooms, on the 1st of June, Saturday the 1st of June. That's the one that they used to do on the village green. But because of weather and a couple of other things, they're doing it here instead. So that should be a good day. But I reported the thing about the school, the wall next to Low Ackworth School. They were disappointed, but can't do anything. Stephen's going to put an extra plaque in there so the co-op and the co-op know that he's coming over to noisy local granite and making this so just going to be notified. It's another quarry. To add another name to the quarryman's memorial that was outside the line.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that. Okay, so item 10. To approve the minutes of the Parish Council meeting held on 50th of April 24 as a true and correct record. Item 10 in the packs.
I'd just like to note one amend, because I've just spotted that Andy said Operation Villa C, and I muted it last time as Operation Villa C.
Yeah, well, I think maybe that's what I thought it was last time. You were a bit clearer this one. Yeah.
Under 4.3.
Yeah. That was probably my interpretation last time.
I remember re-listening to the recorder and thinking I'll just catch that, but
Yeah.
I will update it to the correct one.
Okay. So I've never proposed that we accept these minutes. Councillor Hall for a second. Councillor Short. All those in favour? Thank you very much. Right, 11 is committees and subcommittee meetings. 11 to receive the minutes of the Village Events Committee meeting held on 18th of April and approve the recommendations within them. So we talked about the upcoming, very soon upcoming gala, we talked about the sunflower and pumpkin planting event, the D-Day service 2024. Okay, any questions on that, any comments on that? So we have to approve these, so can we have a proposer? We're receiving the minutes now, we're not. Okay, so 11.2, sorry. Oh, yeah, sorry, it's me. We have to, approve the recommendations, so we can have a proposer to do that. Under Cook, second, Bland, all those in favour? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All those against? No. Okay. Next one is the I've lost my place now.
Just distribute these round, this is for 11.2.
Events committee, we've done the events
No,
committee.
there's two meetings. So just because of the way the dates fell, these couldn't go to the last meeting, so there's 2 events.
All right.
So they were emailed out after the meeting, and these are just a paper copy for the super.
Right.
You're not very right. That's your copy, Chair.
Oh, yeah.
It's never happened before.
Just to be a minute to go through that. Okay, for the second events meeting, can I have a proposer to the recommendations of the council board for second for that? Councillor Maida, all those in favour? So, 2, that's, what, 2, sorry. All those against? Not against. So next meeting is the F&G Finance and General Purposes Committee meeting, held on the 29th of April.
A question, just know you said that the quote for the energy afterwards was going up. We had a quote that was massively more. We know what percentage was of the increase.
What sorry, was
the percentage, how much more the electric's going to cost us than it did before?
What number?
5.3. I can't remember what the figure was, but it was fairly astronomical increase that was originally proposed. But you mean you've got something better?
I don't actually know what you're referring to.
And
I know what you're referring to on the agenda, but the astronomical increase.
Well, I think that was what came from the previous supply we had. That was
Right.
That was what I meant.
Yes, we did have a new supplier, so we didn't go with the renewal quote that was higher. Octopus Energy were the cheapest, but to give you that information, I'd have to do that outside this meeting. I don't know what the percentage was.
Okay, can I have a proposal to accept the minutes of the F&GP? That's Caroline Hall, seconder, Mr. Cook. Show of hands, all those in favour, please. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in favour, against, none against. Thank you very much. 11.4 is the next committee, which is the Village Amenity Committee, held on Monday 29th of April. Any comments, Sharon?
Just to say that I did send my apologies, Jennifer. When you're saying that,
Oh, right, okay.
Okay, you just add that to the...
Thank you.
Okay. So can I have a proposer for that? Seconder. Any show of hands, all those in favour of accepting that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in favour, against?
Sorry, are we accepting this without point 11 because we're discussing that separately later? Sorry. We've got what was point 11 there in terms of the Bradley Hill Centre
Well,
is on the agenda here.
that's, I mean, the item 11 is receiving information. We're not voting on whether we accept the proposal.
That's what I just wanted clarification
Yeah.
in terms of that.
So, committee only approved it in principle, but on the last line it says that they recommended it to be added to this agenda for full council review. So they've
Yeah.
referred
okay.
it to
Yeah,
council.
no, that's fine. I just wanted to clarify.
Yeah, so that's explicit in the thing. So that's passed now. Okay, thank you very much.
Just, you need to have a vote for against. And it's 6 in favour.
Any against?
No.
No. And the next committee, 11.5, is the Environment, Road Safety and Planning Committee, starting on the 29th of April.